What do you think about the whole Aziz Ansari thing? Or you don't know the whole story, so yeah, I guess you can't really, you know.
I think that, and I'm gonna be, so we don't edit this thing. All right.
Sorry, George, I had to.
So that we don't edit this thing. It's just that I wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, my take on it was that, you know, the girl's like 22, 23, and obviously she consented to being there. At one point, she was fully naked with him, but he just sounds like a fucking creep. He kept trying to like shove his fingers down her throat multiple times, and after when she realized
that's a move, that's an Indian.
Yeah,
move
I know, but
it's cultural.
It's cultural.
Yeah,
In Mumbai, that's what they do.
They kill it with that move.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been in that position where I was so young and naive, and I thought that I owed it to the guy or else I wouldn't get a ride home from Reseda. And I'm like, fuck, I have no money. I'm going to get stuck here. I better fucking blow him. And then feeling really sick about it after because, like, you know, I have felt like either coerced, but I'm so fucking young and stupid that I couldn't handle myself appropriately at that time. That would never happen to me now. I'd be very like, fuck no, get out of my fucking face, I'm gone.
Plus, he'll be pretty mad and upset with you, I think.
I've always also been and looking back, and this is, I can applaud myself, and I don't know why, but I've had single times where I've, you know, saw certain girls and it didn't, you know, work out, but I've never done a dine and dash situation where pop pop and run.
I'll tell you why. There's something so cute about you. I think that you have a perpetual fear of rejection because when we first met, he would ask, everything was a permission. Where I wanted to get really grimy and I would do crazy shit like spit in his face or spit in his mouth and just get like super hypersexual. And at the moment he would feel me either like, or he would suspect that maybe I wasn't feeling something, he'd be like, oh, like you were so like over sensitive about feeling rejected that I think if I had told you, hey, I don't want to do that, you'd be like, okay, I'll go home. That's what you would do.
Well, no, because all the relationships I've had before you were like with younger girls and girls that are more suburban-y.
What the fuck am I?
No, you're more, I mean, you're a little bit more
Just say island. That's a
island. Islandish.
Island flavor.
Yeah.
Island flavor, where it was, I've never really quite met somebody that was, like, there was this one girl that I dated that I've never even seen her ass.
Whoa.
Yeah, she goes, I just don't hit my ass, so she would get up from the bed and face me and back away from, you know what I mean?
Like a dance move.
I get that.
Late at night, I would try to, you know what I mean, do the towel, the blanket thing where she's sleeping on her stomach, so I can look at it that way, but then she would just turn.
How did it look through the jeans?
It looked pretty fucking flat.
Yeah, that's why.
I know, but still, I wanted to see the flesh part.
Yeah, because it never looks as bad. Once it's tough, it looks flat through the jeans. You're like, oh, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, but like, you know what? The worst thing about asses, if I see pimples.
I've had butt pimples.
No, like
How dare you?
No, one.
Oh no, I've had like 8 at one time.
Yeah.
And I showed you, and then you said,
Yeah, I didn't like
"Can
it.
I put my no?" That's not
What'd I say?
You asked to put your dick in my butt.
Yeah.
Because of the pimp. Oh, out of anger to be like, oh, what are these pimples?
Rage.
Rage.
Yeah. I was trying to pop your pimples with my dick.
With his thighs.
Yeah. So when I met you, it was just like I'd never had a girl say to me, "Choke me." You know what I mean? Or
because you were
slap me.
You were so careful. Like he wasn't the aggressor, and I was very much the aggressor. I can never picture you in a scenario where you like force your fingers down somebody's throat or like chase them around the room and like, please have sex with me. Like I can never picture you that way because you're a guy who has just been perpetually rejected, and I think that you still fear that to some degree.
Oh my God, I am. I was perpetually rejected. I begged it many times. I've been hurt and scarred. I've chased.
Not sexually, just dating wise.
No, dating wise. No, in my heart. I mean, what I mean is that I've longed.
You've courted.
I've longed for women, and they've just completely friend zoned me. And then I'm the type of guy that's to stay in the friend zone for a year, and then watch them date other guys and get jealous. And I would write poetry.
This is true.
You know what? I'm being real. I used to write poetry about it. I have diaries about it.
The one girl.
I used to go to Zanzibar coffee shop in Pacific Beach till like 3 a.m. and like to hopefully I'll run into so and so.
Yeah.
Right, and I just played chess with my friend Callisto. But
I love that.
Yeah, Callisto, and then like look around to see if Rebecca came in.
Wow.
And she's not there. Maybe she'll come. I've seen her in the morning, so I'll wait because Zanzibar is 24 hours. I'll just wait till 9, 10 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Like I'm that guy.
Were you always good with girls?
This is the crazy thing. Being like the only Asian guy, you could. I think by the age 20, I think I slept over like 200 black women.
You're a novelty.
Whoa. 200 black women?
Yeah, probably by that age. Because it's not like and
So I'm shocked. We're all kind of shocked by that.
Yeah,
I was like,
I used to think
I've never even done one.
I used to think I was good looking.
Yeah.
You are.
You're good looking.
I know, but like really, like like I when I moved here, when black women would reject me, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? You know what I mean? But because I'm so used to you're the only Asian guy, so fuck it. You know, that's what I grew up around. So
how many? Are you being real? You fucked over 200 black women?
I didn't count, but it's probably in that realm somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you found them attractive too, as well.
Not all of them. You know how guys are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I think my scale went from anywhere from the more drugs you do, you renegotiate that number.
Right. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, let's in terms of African American women, right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever done a 1?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, probably.
What is a 1 to you?
Precious. Precious.
Really? You fucked
I
fat
did 1.
women.
I'd say 1 all the way up to a 9. Never probably a 10.
Have you ever ate out of Precious?
Fuck no.
Oh, you wouldn't do that.
It was basically like, I'm drunk. I just did some Fuck this. Fuck. And you're high. That's how you know it's bad. You're high as shit, and you're still like, you're still negotiating, and you're like, should I do this? Is this okay? Should I just go in the bathroom and just go to work? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've done that too. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in the bathroom and just,
yeah.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah. Oh, really? You've done that?
I've done
you
that.
just jerk off.
I've done the job. Like, I can't.
Do you ever do this? Do you ever go to, like back in San Diego? We used to have F Street Bookstore, and at 18 you can walk in there.
Yeah.
And they have those booths in the back where you watch videos, and it smells like cum.
Yeah.
And do you ever jerked off in those booths?
My friend used to work at one of those.
Yeah.
So yes.
Oh yeah.
I got a crazy
Answer
story.
is yes, I have.
I got a crazy story about that. It's hacky thing, but
It's okay.
I went there and I saw he was putting up dildos one day, right?
Yeah.
And one of the dildos had a sticker that said "thin cock."
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's a thin cock. If that's a thin cock, man, I'm in deep shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause you don't know you're a guy. You don't see dicks. You know, like, I don't know what the size is supposed to be. Like
self-conscious.
Yeah.
We're like, oh.
I've blown some ogres myself.
What do you mean ogre?
I've been like I've fucked really
Ugly
dudes.
Wow.
Because they were nice and I liked them.
Yeah.
I am an equal opportunity employer. I mean, I've fucked.
I mean,
some
you are
gargoyles.
because you're dating me.
But you're actually in my scale of the ugliest I've ever fucked to the most good looking I've ever fucked. Believe it or not, you're probably right at a 7 or 8. Because I've fucked some gargoyles, like real gargoyles.
That feels pretty good.
That's good. 7
But the
8.
funny gets you women. Just being funny.
Does, yeah.
Just being funny. It's weird.
It's not just funny. It's if anyone's pursuing their dream, I think that's infectious.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, when somebody is everyday resilient and they keep doing it, even in the face of like all this negative shit, it bodes well.
I think that you're completely right. All those super ugly guys that I fucked with always had big personalities.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, without that, then what are you left with? But maybe money. Then after that, you're like, what interest do you have after that? Like,
yeah,
you're broke, you're ugly, you're not funny. So then you're not interesting. Then for what at that point?
I remember one of my first boyfriends when I came here. He was like a really fat Mexican guy named Josh, and he would visit me in his like BMX bike, and I was so in love with him.
BMX,
and he was a gangster, and I dated a gangster from fucking. You're not gonna believe this, but his name was Puppet. His real name was Victor, and he was a really nice guy.
How many tear tattoos?
You meet up with Puppet?
Yeah, and then
you fuck Puppet?
You fuck a puppet?
No, I blew Puppet.
You blew Puppet?
I blew the shit out of Puppet.
But Puppet never entered the house?
I would go visit him in.
No, your vagina.
Oh no. I was underage, and he was older. He was an older gangster. I used to
puppet.
love King Stars.
It's so funny. I tell Kalila all the time. I go, if she didn't know who I was, and we met and went to high school, she would not even give me the light of day.
What? I just told you I fucked
I know.
all
I'm
the
not
guy named
puppet.
Puppet.
I'm not puppet.
I think I'm on your side with that. I think she would still.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
think
you
so
don't
too.
know. You know the such. No, you don't know me.
You have a good
I'm
personality,
not,
man.
Back then, no, I was greasy. I was the kid at the library, right, who's sitting there in the corner, and it's like winter but sweating, and I'm sitting there sweating. I always had sweaty palms, right, and I would just wait until people left so I can jerk off to like incest books and stuff.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Like those, I can't believe I just said that.
Like this,
No, what I'm just saying,
that
no,
out.
not
like the
incest
sex
books.
ed books.
Yeah, there were sex
or-
sex ed books about
I know what you're talking about.
like, and these are like medical books about incest and stuff like
There's
that.
nudity.
There's like drawings,
Yeah.
and I used to jerk off to that shit. So you're not gonna, baby, you're not gonna.
I guarantee you.
Guarantee you not.
Guarantee you, if you were, even if let's say we were just friends and I just happened to be bored that day, I was such a horny kid that I would have been like, okay, I guess, let's do this.
Then meeting you would have changed the trajectory of my life. I'm glad we didn't meet then,
Yeah.
because I would have got some pussy, and getting pussy would have been bad for me, because the only reason why I got into comedy is to get pussy. Right? So maybe, I don't know, it's great that I didn't meet someone like you.
Yeah.
So I was starving.
Hungry.
Yeah. Where are we at time?
We're over about an hour.
Wow, that's
Cool.
great.
We got a question.